Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. So, there's clearly a problem here. I talked to the devs and they said, no, that's normal, that's intended, that's how it's supposed to work. I'm like, okay, so now we have to fix it. We have to fix it here and we have to make sure that there are no other places in the Republic that have a similar issue, and then hopefully move on with our lives and see what else we can do, why we do it, and how we can do it. But life will go on. The Republic may limp for a little while. Ta-da! Here we are. Those are all things that need to happen. This one hopefully gets picked up relatively soon. 67 tons of construction waste. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to stick around for a little while. The thing is, the theory here is that if this long train depot had a repair station associated with it, and honestly, I wanted to make a test about it, but then I saw a lot of good feedback on the Discord server that just made me feel like, you know what? This is just a problem that has a very simple explanation. I don't want to get into too much detail there. I just want to make sure that it works moving forward, and that's what we're going to fix. To fix it, we have to put this one in a catchment radius or catchment area of a repair station. I think the easiest way to do that is if I actually move the road around. There's more construction waste that you have to worry about. Okay. We could try to fit a small one in here, clearly. Obviously, but it's not going to fit because the way that we have the road connected here is just not going to... I made the circle too far. We can put it here. We could put it here. The idiocracy or the problem with this one is we're just too far away from... are we really? We don't need that many workers, but it would be nice if we have the train station in range of what we're doing here. It's already 200 meters up to there, so I don't feel confident that we can get the last 100 meters out of the situation, so I'd much rather go closer here. But the problem is this, and this is why road doesn't cause trouble. The problem is that the game intentionally, as it's already saying, it's saying that right here in the highlighted, everything is highlighted that they can go to, and the buildings that they can drive to, call them a base, if you will. The buildings that they can drive to, vehicles are generally parked there. I don't know why the game doesn't treat the end station as a parking lot, because vehicles are parked in here for a little time, and you will actually see them inside the building whenever appropriate. And that makes it feel like, you know what? They're stopped here, so you may as well send the vehicle out there to park them there. They are supposed to go to a depot that has an attached repair service available, just like the one that we have down south. I don't know what the max range is for what they would look for something there, but that is what they're supposed to do. In this case, I would feel that if I make this one really available, and I just feel like, let's adjust this. Maybe we can get a construction office in here somewhere that actually attaches to that, add some steel to it, and then we can rebuild the buildings that we already had down here. Not 100% sure yet what we want to do there. Plus, I'm not convinced that I can actually get a road in there. I'm pretty sure I can, which means I have to run a road from there to here, which is not ideal. It just looks a little funny, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, all those things... It's just, it feels like a lot. How are we doing on waste here? Waste is okay. Where is our demolition office bringing stuff to? Is this a demo office? No, this is the demo office. Okay. Where are you bringing construction waste? Construction waste. True construction. Oh, yeah, this is a problem. They are allowed to drive everything all the way out there, so we never get done with deconstruction, which is not super helpful. I suppose we have this here. Is this the construction waste one? No, that's metal scrap. This aluminum scrap. This will be construction waste. And I'm assuming that that is used for certain other things. But let's do that. Let's do this one for the metal scrap. Hazardous waste, not assigned yet, but that is important. We're just going to bring it out here. Mixed waste can totally go there, but it can also just go to the actual... separator, which will be this one. Okay. Explosives don't need it, and this one don't need it. So we're going to get all our dump trucks back, which should make the demolition of all of this go a lot faster. Yeah, but it's obviously it's causing trouble, which I don't like. How are we doing over here? No one lives here. That is fine for now. We don't have any buses, and the trolley buses that I was trying to build, obviously we don't have any of these constructions done yet. The trolley buses that I was trying to build are not yet ready for us either, but it would probably be a good idea to at least have the fire protection available in this area, but that looks like it's going to take a little while too. Snow protection there, and then we need a little bit of fuel available out here as well. And then we do want to build another city, but as you can see, we just lost about 8,000 people. That's a good sized city. It's not a large city, but it's a good sized city, and we do have to recover from that for the time being, and we will use the time hopefully wisely to get this stuff all done. On top of this, the other thing that I asked Peter between episodes was the situation with all the old vehicles, if we can get a filter of some sort of what we can pick up, that we don't end up with all of these scrappable vehicles and have a way to actually filter them out of the stations. And the answer to that was effectively just a thumbs up. I'm not sure that that means it's going to happen. I know that Peter has a lot on his plate, and a lot of people have good or bad suggestions. There are a lot of suggestions out there in general, and you know what? It's really hard to get through all of those, especially now that Workers and Resources is doing pretty well in terms of like popularity. Like, people seem to like it, and the things that are, yeah, they're just moving. They're moving well. That's good. That's good for most things, but it's just not ideal. Why are these not assigned to stuff? That's stupid. I would like, what do we not have? We don't have workers. Okay, that's easy enough. We just get the workers from the station right here. Then we need gravel. Gravel has to come from somewhere over here, not there. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. And then this one just gets assigned to the next station. I don't know why that other construction office doesn't have that, but we do need this, and I do need to build the next round of vehicles for that purpose, which I believe is down here. Yep, this is fine. If you want to be empty, we will allow that. Didn't I have another crew of construction vehicles already being built? I thought I did. I obviously don't. And you are just driving around empty now. I'm not sure that I like that, but I'm not going to change it today. Okay. Another round of construction. So we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. I feel like I'm always doing the numbers there a little random, but I feel pretty good about what we just made there. These guys, yes. I would like to start moving the vehicles out and about as much as possible. Where are you? 61% wear and tear. I mean, I may as well start using them when I see that there are some vehicles available, so that should be good. I do want you to come out here to the fire station, which I believe is not going out anymore to... like, if they don't have workers here, they're not going to try to do any operations with workers, and that I do appreciate. We do need fuel in the area. Where are we getting fuel from? I think fuel is currently dumped right here. That's fine. And then we have these 2 fuel distribution offices. You have 16, you have 20. I think that's just an indicator that another fuel distribution office is becoming a necessity. You have to go there, 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 and now you're at 20 already, and you can't even go to the one down here. And there's more stuff over here, and an end station, etc., etc. So another distribution office is just a thing that's going to happen right now. And this is not a terrible place for it. Cool. You get assigned, get built, and do the thing that you can do. Wonderful. How are we doing down here? Just not a lot of workers, but no. Oh, coal is missing. Oh, okay. let's jump down here. At this point, I would actually like to see the icons that you see when you look around on the map as well, because it would make it really easy to navigate there. But maybe that's another request for down the road and not for today. How are we doing out here? Wow, they're actually fully empty. Fully empty. Yeah, that's totally English. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. These guys are doing what they're supposed to do. You are going through coal, but we don't have enough people sitting in the mines to get more coal out of you. Okay, that's a little scary, but at least we have some material in here. Just not enough. So this is the first one. And yeah, they can't keep up with this. And I'm sure this is also slightly related to, you know, we lost a lot of people here. The city effectively died. And it looks like we're doing at least okay now and everything is relatively happy. 61%, I don't like that. 59% definitely don't like that. Why are you unhappy now? Are you just recovering from happiness or what's going on here? That's all 60, 60, 60, 60. No, these are all high 60s mostly, just no job and then some tavern problems. We don't have booze to sell here. Okay, do we have booze available here? Yes, we do. What's your distribution office? That's assigned to here. That's the right one, right? Yes, that is the right one. The Call Town distribution office. And if you don't have the pub assigned to you, which this is a mining town, then that's just a problem that we have to address, which we now have done. 78% happy. Cool. How are you doing? You have a little bit of gravel on board and not a lot of gravel being produced here. That's not the end of the world. I wouldn't mind getting a couple workers here every once in a while. We don't need this to be full at all. But there's a bus dropping off people at the fire station, so we may as well make use of them. There's another bus. Wonderful. Utopia. Pretty sight, I will say. Let's get our truck that we had available out here. That one. To the thing that we need them to do, which is specifically go here. Pick up a very specific vehicle, which is trolley bus. That should be a category of its own. At least I hope so. Where are you? Trolley bus. There you go. Pick up a trolley bus, and then bring trolley bus to... And this is going to be a forever loop. So this industry should never change again. And I feel very strongly that we should probably have multiple trolley bus routes now, just to make this a little more... less wasteful. A little more less wasteful. Yes, you knew what I meant. Bring them here. Okay. Then bring them here. Okay. Also unload them if you can. It's just extra storage. Excuse me. Maybe I have to turn it off again, but we're just, I think, in another cycle of updates that I don't really want to risk that. So you will drop them off over here. They're both next to each other. That's fine. And then last one, you will just go... This is on your way home, effectively. You will just go home here and drop them off. And then you're good. Wait until unloaded because you don't have to run around with a trolley bus on your back all the time. So, there he is. He goes. What's your problem? Oh, this refrigerator truck does not want to get replaced, and it's causing us trouble in this town. It is at 100%. It is at... this, so it didn't do what it was supposed to. I think that could also mean that some of these had repair, allow repair cancel while long idle, but none of those things are very helpful. What I need to do though is just give you another refrigerator so you can get replaced and get out of here. Where are you? It's these, right? Yeah. Okay, so that one's gonna go. Obviously, in the first... No, you're only at 55%. That's not the end of the world. But they will need to get repaired relatively soon as well. Okay. I think that vehicle actually just got completely removed, which is also okay. Like when they're sitting at 100% wear and tear, they, like instead of driving to the next scrapyard, they may just get removed entirely. Here's a free construction office that I don't want to be here, because there's really no reason for you to hang out there. Can you go there and there? And how many do I have left? One. Well, with one, do you want to go here? No. Anywhere in these areas? No, there's no room for you. Okay. I guess then you're just gonna go... Oh, it's empty. Good. That's what I wanted. I just was a little surprised that it was still letting me select anything, but cool. That's empty, so this one's taken care of. How is this university? That university is good. We are now up to 63,000. That's wonderful. I don't think I've clicked the button in the medical university for a while to get more, but our spread is still the same. About 40% higher educated and 56% with normal education, but more is better. That looks fine. Increase birth rate, so we can just get back up to the numbers that we liked. Is this one completely empty now? No, it's not completely empty, but garbage containers are relatively full. Okay, how we doing over here? This is a fix-it episode if I ever seen one. Okay, I'm not actually fixing, but I do try to make sure that everything is kind of taken care of. Are you complaining about anything? No. You are saying... Nope, that one is not full. That one's not full. There was one that actually said it was full. The one that I clicked on, so I'm a little surprised to see all of this. Garbage container is overfilled. Where is your footpath? You don't have one. That's probably a problem. Construction office 1, take care of this, please. So the problem here was just the access, nothing else. This is not great. We would like a couple more workers there. But the only way to make that happen is to actually invite them, probably. But at 89% happiness, I think these will recover quite well, and we should be able to get what we want from these guys. And then, yeah, repairs are happening here, which is important, and that's all looking pretty good. Okay. Ships. You're not blocking anyone. That's important. What's this ship doing? Just moving a little bit of fuel around. Okay, magically. How are we doing on fuel? We have a little bit there. We have full here, almost full here, and full here. So we do seem to be doing okay on the total fuel numbers, even though we haven't turned on the new fuel city just yet. This one should be done. Okay, at least one of them is done, which is better than none of them. So let's click on this, and see if we already have enough room to get everything moved around. How are you guys doing? You are filling up this. That's fine. I don't remember if I have a construction pickup truck here, or if it's just a train that I wanted to use for that, or what I'm going to do with the construction waste that's going to be here eventually. But something has to happen with it, because it can't just sit there. Should I do that right now? You just said it's a fix-it episode, so maybe. Yeah, maybe it's right. Demo office. You are still moving plenty. I'm guessing that we're out of steel. I'm also guessing that a better steel location may be down here on the exporters. No, the exporters will empty out. These will stay full longer. Get your steel from here. It's a little further to drive, but it should have some steel every once in a while. If that is our main steel delivery route, then that's just what we're going to do from there. It should be okay. We have what we need, just not enough workers. Okay. That guy needs to be repaired. That's not new. And we have so much to do. We just so much to do. It's not even funny. 2.4 tons of demo. Okay. Let's think about what other things do we need. I think I should look for other end stations that potentially have the same issue. Should have done this beforehand. Let's just see what we have. So you, entire map, show all, end station. Should be in here somewhere. There we go. End station. Bus end stations we don't have to worry about, because the repair station is already available, even if they're on a line, if they have an end station. The problem is that the depots aren't available to be a servicing site, because there's no service site attached to it. So let's start here. What are you doing? Bubo. Bubo has a repair station attached to it. Beautiful. So Bubo is good. There's another one in Talesi. Yes, you look like you have a repair station attached to you. Very good. So I got lucky there. Maybe the one that we just fixed is the only one that has that problem. I am not 100% sure. You have that problem, but nobody is here. So no service attached end station. Cool. That's the name. Now I know. No service attached end station. Beautiful. That was down there. The end station and the view has a service station attached to it, so that's not a problem. On the line, that's the one we're trying to fix. And then there's another rail end station here. Also in Talesi. Okay, it's that one. So those are all good. Utopia, I know that the tram end station is definitely connected. And then the trolleybus end station. Okay. This one will be interesting. because nope, we got lucky. So I didn't think so, but we did get it just the way that I need it with this connection right here. I would like to add a repair station here, just in case, because I don't have a lot of extra rail repair situations anywhere carved out, and this place right here would actually not be an awful location for... There's a loop here, so any train can just turn around. Would not be an awful location for getting connected. Plus, I can also, if this all works, just make this depot connectable from both sides, so then we have access to this depot from all sides, and rail connections or anything rail can just get here. That person still seems to be walking here, or maybe it's just shadow. Okay, so yeah, I would like to keep this one out here. If I have 3 repair stations in the line, it's not the end of the world for me. It's not ideal. I would like to have it probably a little different, but I think we will be just fine. Let's have the road connection point out that way. Okay, because I would like to use the footpath connection specifically to get our connections to this side, and then we should have a lot of extra room to, let's see here, kind of like that, but not really. Let's try this again. There's a station here. I do want to connect to this station. If I can get through this footpath, then that would be great, but I can't. That's fine. How about this? Go out here just like a little tick, and then give me a relatively well-angled connection. Then get another connection right here. You can come down there, and now, is this in walking range of the train station? It is. 316 meters. Perfect. That is all I really needed out of this. So, that is done. They can do what they need to do. Okay. The next part is getting a couple connections in here, because if I do want to repair trains from this location, which is highly desirable, train is waiting too long, should I check that out? It's a construction crane, don't care. Then I should give it at least enough steel. Well, I was going to say enough steel, and then I remembered, no, the repair stations have a huge amount of steel storage. 40 tons of steel probably repairs 5 or 6 trains. That's technically a lot because trains don't have to repair it all that often. So I don't need to do that. Instead, I just need to add a normal warehouse for storage. And is this one big enough? What we really need is mechanical components. 100 tons does not feel small. So I feel like this is appropriate. So I feel like we're going to do this. All right. There you go. Feelings taken care of. And then you will just drive out here, and this one will just get a very normal standard goods delivery service connected at some point, and that should all be good. I think you already have water, you have sewer, I'm sure you have power, and then heat is not even required out here, so everything is kind of just there, and they can do what they want to do. Love it. Great. Keep it going. Do more of that and more easy wins. That will be super. Do we have the first trolley bus out here? We do. Beautiful. So that's also very, very nice. Yeah, you would like to come down here. Let's get this one finished and see what we can do with another station here, because yes, I do like the idea of these trains going around here to get those connections and to get into the end station, but then they have to get back to this end station to start their journey. That's going to be annoying, because then they effectively run empty for a whole loop and don't do anything, and they don't probably get repaired as often as I would like them to be. Therefore, another vehicle repair station. This time I think the small one is going to be sufficient for what we need to do here. I also think that it will look a little bit awkward. Just no way around that, and I do understand that this is effectively the exact same building that I just placed, but I don't care. This is necessary. Leave me alone. Get you guys connected to that. Get me another small warehouse like so. Make you turn around. That looks good. And you just want to go there. You don't want to go there. You know what? That's fine. They can connect right here, because there's nothing else this city has to worry about And now our end stations are all covered, all of them, every single one. And that is a good thing, trust me. Let's get the helicopters out here so we can actually get started on all of this soon enough, because having the trains stop there as much as they do is not a good thing. So all of that is done, which really makes this whole repair station kind of redundant, but it's not the end of the world to just keep it there, so I'm just going to keep it there because it isn't. Yes, you're building here. Anything else? A lot of other things. I'm not... This is a cheat code. This is totally a cheat code. I'm not going to worry about the vehicle replacements because I'm hoping that Peter will add something that makes it easier to replace all of these things with the newer models when time is right and appropriate. I don't like how this is not... Oh, we don't have any steel. Okay, let's get a couple more people to the steel mill. How about that? I think that will be the next task. So yeah, now I'm going to wait for Peter to add a filter that lets us actually do that. I don't think that filter is going to be that hard to implement because we already have 2 filters. One's for new vehicles, one's for used vehicles. Just give me one for age, and that'll be good enough. Like, pick up anything that's older than 30 years from the storage. Done. And I just set up a line of maybe 3 or 4 trucks, and they can all start picking them up and sorting them out, and then we'll see. I'll probably just have to add more vehicle production lines to produce more continuously everything, because I cannot stockpile anything. But that's okay. That's not the end of the world. I think that's totally fine. How many people are unemployed? That's what we really want to find out right now. Let's keep the overlay on, and then what was the button for that? None of these. Maybe it's here. No. Is it? No, not tourist. Unemployed yesterday. All of them. Oh, this is good. Oh, you want some work? No problem. So what is our problem with you being unemployed? You're getting picked up. So everyone here is getting picked up. I think there was a temporary blockage out here, which we have discovered now a couple times, for traffic just trying to go through here and not moving as fast as we want them to move. Because we're treating these as the main roads. I think if I just change this to make number 1 a main road and number 2 a side road, that our buses should be able to come in here faster and more often, and then we shouldn't see numbers as big as these, because as you can see, we have enough buses. The frequency and capacity is sufficient to pick up everyone that lives here all the time. They actually just have to go to the station here. But yeah, there's 3 buses sitting there at the same time. I really don't feel like the buses are a problem. So now there's a little gap. There's another bus already coming, and it should be able to pick up most of these people right away. Most of them. Doesn't have to be all of them. Why is it taking so long for you to pick them up? Okay, and there's another bus already coming, and another bus will come right after that. And yeah, it feels like it should be fine. They're struggling a little bit, though. Whatever it feels like doesn't matter if it's not working right. So yes, let's do... I know a place where I have 2 extra buses sitting around that are currently not doing anything. Let's send them on this route. So that may be a missing link. There's only 1 more bus. Where's the other one? No. I would like a couple more than that. That would be super. You go there. You go here, and then we can assign them as well, hopefully. Thank you, autosave. Very necessary. So it's September. What should we do? We have about another half hour to do something really interesting with, and I feel like, although nothing is perfect here, we have sufficiently taken care of the problems at hand for right now. We just are low on steel for all the production, everything that we want to produce. With that, would you just want to get your steel import going again? Because there's a ship for that, you know that, right? Just want to make sure that these buses go out to where I want them, and then we should be good. Vehicles already assigned, vehicles already assigned. So I have to click this button, and then they should take care of the workers up there. There should be a ship here somewhere. This is prefabs, don't care, but this is the steel one. Yes, import more steel, if you will, because we don't have enough and we need to produce a lot more. And we're just constantly out because workers, not because the other problems. So back to here, back to unemployed. 3,000 meters, sure. And the number has gone down. That's good, but we can do a little bit on that. How's it going over here? These numbers are pretty small, honestly. Oh, this is already done. This is lovely. Now we just have to deliver some stuff. So what I need to do here is just turn off everything that we don't want to repair, which is pretty much anything that doesn't run on rails. So that's good. The EJ460 is already assigned to you. That's good. We have the workers here. That's also good. What we need now is to get the distribution offices to convince that you're also going to come down here. I would like you to go in there, but I guess that's not a thing right now. Cool. And then I would like the steel one to also show up again. Oh, it's the same one. Good. Yeah, you're just going to drop off everything there. What is the percentage that you're going to set those to? 30% is a little low. How about 60%? That feels better. And now we're going to talk to you again about not doing any steel. Just 100% of aluminum. Talk to you. Get this one assigned, and then we should be okay. The only thing we have to make sure here is that we only get the stuff that's actually necessary, which is limit the amounts. Very important. Look at that right next to us, and now we're going to do some plastic, some mechanical components, and I think we need a lot of these. We need some electronic components, just one. We need some electronics, also one, and then some fabric, one. Mechanical components are my highest priority, so that's why they get double. 33 tons is not that much, but it should be enough to get us moving, and that is cool. Still need a couple more things, but I think, yeah, we're starting on some repairs already. They just need a lot of steel, and they do have steel now in here. 20 tons. 20 tons is a little low, but our supply is really close by, so it should be okay. Well, that's done. Great. This is being worked on. Great. These guys can start driving trolley buses relatively soon, probably. We have a couple trolley bus stations here, so we could start turning all of this on because you should have everything that you need. You don't have drinking water. Oh, I didn't add that yet, did I? No. No, you didn't. Any drinking water, any sewage? No. You probably said that you're going to do that off screen and then you never did. That sounds like something I would say. Yes, absolutely. So we have these 3 buildings here and these 4 buildings that need water access, plus, you know, the fire station down here. But that one usually doesn't cause issues. We have to go high enough up that we actually do cover all of these, and then I need to give myself just a little bit extra room so the sewage pipe can also fit in here. But this feels good. Get the sewage tank in there. That feels good as well. Then let's find our access. Well, let's do sewage pipe first. I am almost willing to commit that this is fine, that we don't need a switch somewhere in this area. But I am questioning that just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. F3 to see above ground. It looks like there's a little dip right there that we don't want to get into. But maybe we're just going to use that as our sewage switch, just in case we do want a little bit of extra something to show up right here. Let's get that one connected again. Still above the terrain. Where? Where are you above the terrain? Please tell me. So you go into there. Okay, it was green. We're gonna count that. It was green. That's all we want to see. And you just have to go all the way down here. And sewage is done. Nice and easy. Construction office 1, get all of this. Really? No. Construction office 2, get all of this. No? Why not? Oh, because you're still on 2. You're pressing the wrong button. That's why. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Assign you to here, you to here. Cool. Let's get water because we are bringing in, or we are taking out a large pipe. We should bring in a large pipe of water. Also relatively simple. In this case, we also don't have a splitter for water, a water switch. Let's just add that. Don't add it too close to that. Let's add it out here. You don't need anything for it. You are storing your water pressure effectively in the water tower over here, so we don't need another pump in there. And then just connect this one from the middle. It's always the safest option to wherever you think you're going to get this to. And that should take care of this. Beautiful. Couple things done that should allow us to get started on this now, because you should have power. You do have power already. You need all those materials. Yes, they have to be delivered here. Yes, we need rail construction to actually complete and finish what they're working on here. Like this guy. What are you doing? Talk to your boss and come out here and get a couple more things done, please. And thank you. You're working on that already. That's good. You can work on these. That's also good. You should be able to get there now. And you should be able to get back here. You can get here because this building is done, which means you can start working on this side as well. That building has to be completed too. Probably use the helicopters for that. Should speed that up. And that looks pretty good. Construction Office 4 is the helicopters. Can you please get this end station done? And may as well this one, because I do want to get this done eventually. Construction Office 2. Your friends here and your friends here. Looks like the footpaths may already be done. Very good. So everything is nice and assigned. Just the way I like it. Okay. You could start filling these up. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Students here are doing what they're supposed to do. We're up to 64,300. That's looking good, but this, no good. Okay. This is a problem. We have to fix it. Absolutely. You know how we're going to fix it? First, we have to understand, is this construction related, or is there a different reason why this is happening the way it's happening? Where's more traffic coming from? Is delivery traffic more, or is the other traffic more? I think we really only have a couple buses going through here, and I think I have a real solution for this. Let's disable this road mostly. Okay, what I mean by that? We have road signs that I would like to use. I know I already did an episode on that this season, but road signs can be super helpful. You just have to use them correctly and be willing to do the thing. No buses, no trucks, no heavy goods vehicles. Yes. I would like everything to run through this road, and buses no longer go on this route. Where's our bus connections? Right here. So they can drive all the way up here, use that as a connection to get to the next point, which then means I don't want a heavy vehicle there or there. Nope, you do need one here because you have this, the repair station. So it's just put the heavy vehicle here, then they can figure out where they need to go. So nobody can go through this piece. That may actually make it easier for what we're trying to do here. We're going to do the same thing for buses. You can stack two signs, and that bus already turned around. Good. What I want the buses to do is actually take this route. And if they are going to take that route, and I'm assuming they will, right now they're confused because they already have pathing effectively turned on before they left the stations, and they're all just turning around there. That's okay. We do have the option to use a waypoint. I would like to avoid that if possible. There we go. That one started already going that way. That's good. If I talk to this bus specifically, you are trying... okay. Your line does not understand what I want you to do, but this bus is already taking the correct route. This is the slower route. So because this now becomes a main highway, I just want to make sure that the other buses do the same thing. Because this is becoming a main highway now, we are going to upgrade this to asphalt. I should have done this a long time ago. But now it's happening, at least up to the point where we can, because this is very, very important intersection right here that we don't just want to get rid of. And we'll see if this one works. There is a small potential for this becoming a next bottleneck, because we do have a lot of vehicles coming through here. But for right now, this should be okay. You, buddy. Okay, let's just see if we can... no, I cannot demolish this. What I need to do is give you a dirt road access. Cool. And then remove dirt road access for you. Also cool. And then construction office 1, 2. Actually, helicopters can help with this one. Especially the middle pieces. Yes, because I would like that done relatively soon. So this seems to work now. Our trains are upgraded and up to date. Nothing to repair. That's a good sign. We can probably reduce the number of workers here to just 10 because they shouldn't have that much work most of the time. That's fine. We could start delivering some stuff out here. So far, I don't really want that. And I do like the idea of making this a central part of our rail network, which then means we do need actual rail out here to get the connections in that we want. Electric rail. Yes. You. Good. You connected. Done. How are you gonna get here? You can get all the way out and in. This one may cause trouble, so let's give you a mixed signal just for the time being. That should be fine. Then give you a chain signal out here. Give you a release signal out there. And honestly, this one may also need to be a mixed signal. This is only a mixed signal for rail construction to actually have a chance to get to that place. That's the only reason why that's happening. And then these signals I don't think are needed there anymore. We can probably make 2 signals in there, but I'm not sure yet. We'll just see what happens there. You may notice that outside of right here, there's no fuel station on this side. I think I'm okay with that, but it is high time that we do get another fuel station, probably connected right here, because we should have fuel coming into the rail construction zone regardless, so that should be okay. Talk to you. Talk to new construction. There are these 2 guys that would like your attention. You already have that one done. You are getting through here, and you are working on that. Yeah. As long as you have work, I don't care what you're working on. I just want you to do stuff. Was the rail construction office that you wanted to build out here? Well, you spent plenty of time that I don't want to start a new city now. I want to start the new city next time, which will be somewhere over here. And that should be relatively straightforward. I don't just want to plop in crops. Farms are super important. We need them. Sooner better than later, but for right now I don't. Yeah, wear and tear is 100%. 22 after movement. Okay, can you actually still move, or are you just done for? did I break you? It's trying to pull power, which is very interesting. Are you gonna move, or are you just gonna sit here because you're at 100%? I don't know. This is not going to be a path episode. But I really don't know if this guy's going to move again, because it did hit 100% wear and tear. Luckily I have two lines here, or 2 rails running around this, but I don't think this guy's going to move. I just got the end station done in time for this guy not to do what it's supposed to do. I cannot do that. Can I change the depot? I'll probably have to send you all the way out here. It is kind of moving. Okay. I will see if I can get him close enough to... Are you actually moving? You are moving. If I say this, can you make it to the end station? Is that cheating? Eh. If it's working, it's fine. That's choppy a little bit. Okay, let's follow this guy. But you know what? I'm forcing it now, and I don't want to. We are going to come back later. We need to build that extra city because we need more people for the steel mill. Cool. We have an extra city that's empty. You can just bring people to the electronics and electrical industry city and use them for steel if you wanted to. I would like to not invite citizens, if that makes sense. I don't care if there's another achievement or something, but I feel like we've invited so many. By so many, let's see how many we actually invited, because there should be a name, or there should be a word in here that should help us with that. So we have births, we have average lifespan, we have unemployed workers, we have actual population. I don't know. Cars owned, just 92. Demographic structure, sure. It may not tell me. It may not tell me, because if we look at all, these are numbers if you want to look at them. But immigration, 14,000. We have invited almost 15,000 citizens, and almost 15,000 Soviet bloc and Third War together, and that is fine. So there you go. That's the number. That's what I wanted to see. Awesome. Could have done this off screen. Doesn't feel right. So thank you guys for watching, if you watched. And what's our unemployment rate? 5%. That's been okay. I'm expecting our population number to go back into the 70s relatively soon, and once we are full enough in most of our cities, I can turn off all of the like don't allow to move in here electronics city nonsense, but not quite yet. I think we're getting there. I would still like to put a train in the rails that are left and right of here, but obviously that hasn't happened yet. And I'm assuming this train is going to get its repair done just about right now. It's doing engine power things. It has this sign on. Vehicle's being repaired. Beautiful. And you can actually get in there. All of those are really good news because that's all I needed to see out of this whole situation. You, for right now, set you to 0 workers. Actually, set you to 5 workers because if there's a train that decides to come out here, you may as well be available. I don't really want any of the other ones to try to get repaired here because of the same reason as the other thing. This train actually came down there to get repaired. Oh my goodness, it worked. I just didn't have people available. Now I need to have people available because that train is going to come back. Let's do 15 for trains. It's not that many workers. Let me see that train. It did the thing. It is currently at 71 wear and tear. It was just canceled because reasons, but it took the trip to this depot, which is exactly what I wanted to see. So what we need now is to talk to our friend over here again, give you 2 new addresses. One is there and one is there. Also set you to about 60% full at that warehouse. Yeah. Definitely this one as well. There you go. Then talk to you. Only store steel, please. Very good. And then set the warehouse next door to the same thing. Limit the amount, do this thing. I'm very happy that that worked. I really am. So if you feel like I'm exaggerating, then you're probably right. 11111. There you go. All the things that it needs. And this one will be able to repair the things that need to be repaired in this area, which is wonderful. I may wait until after winter is over, because why not? They should be able to get a couple more things constructed in that time. No problem. And we can just keep moving with the things that we have. Is this working? I don't know. But I would like more of this to be asphalted. So let's get that one really quick. We can't do both at the same time. That will be dangerous. But if we get our helicopter crew out here on top of the construction crew that we already have, maybe this is going to work. Traffic down here obviously has been reduced. There's a truck that does something from that side. That's cool. And yeah, there's just no truck. The service trucks are allowed here, but no other truck will go through this. It's possible that repair trucks are allowed in there as well, but I don't know. What are you guys doing? You're blocking each other. There's a lot of stuff going on here. That's construction. Where are you constructing? Where are these construction trucks coming from? What are you doing? The concrete plant? No. The Nurple flats too. Okay, that is reconstruction that uses a lot of cement. Got it. Am I dragging out this episode? Not really. These are all really kind of important things that I do want to look at and make sure that we're not missing anything major. And we haven't really brought more vehicles out to Mini-Me, which potentially is also a problem. Utopia actually doesn't have a employment problem. That is the word. That makes me quite happy. That's really good news. Just this one, the middle one, has a little bit of a job problem, but it's not the end of the world. But I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's problem is that he can't go to a lot of stations. Yeah. Do you need more trams now? The problem with more trams is potential... Oh, is this working? Yes. 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 I'm going to say this very lovingly. Suck it, seeds. Oh, hi. I don't know who said it, but someone said that this is not going to work because of some problem. And I thought it was going to work, but I didn't want to argue in the comments. Very much appreciate all your comments, but very lovingly, okay? Remember that. But it's doing what I needed it to do. It actually gets the people out there, which makes me think, well, if that works, maybe you just have to add another bus station somewhere else in the city and make it work. You could add one, and there's a lot of like pylons here, power pylons that will make it hard. But you could add another one somewhere near this. Actually, if you remove this footpath right here, you can probably put another bus station right in there and have even a connection between those. That could work for the few people that we have available now that are not really working or doing anything useful. But I think we are okay. Don't do that. Don't do this. What do we have available here? No steel. That's not good. Someone should bring you steel. We don't have steel down here, though. The ship that has steel should be available, or should be arriving, has arrived. So now we have steel. Awesome sauce. Good. I think that's all I needed to do. That's all I wanted to do today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time, hopefully with more people after winter, and if I'm lucky we don't lose anyone in that time frame. We're still waiting for steel. That's okay. Should come relatively soon. Anything wrong over here? Probably not. Nope, this looks fine. I don't see any signs of something's terrible. So this is okay. These people over here are 81% happy. That's good. People over here, obviously still not full, but we are at least happy. 88 and 89% happiness. Yeah, that's good stuff. And then let's look on Mini-Me. How are things going over here? Don't say 79. Oh, 79 is good. Workers without jobs, that's totally fine because we have not overloaded the number of buses that can run on here. We are keeping it relatively low, and if they are fine now, I can probably start adding more buses to the situation, and then that will take care of all the things that we need. U-Truck, you can go right there. We're slowly running out of steel here, which tells me we have done a lot of repairs, which is exciting. Our ships are slowly but surely filling up. You are at 301 tons. I think this one already went somewhere before, which is also exciting. Trash-wise, they're doing okay. So yeah, Mini-Me is doing just fine as long as the vehicles don't break down again. Which there's no way to guarantee that because we just have a couple trash trucks and a bus. And that's really it. So we have to figure that out too. It's winter. Cool. See you again next time. Bye-bye.